And the way that she was conceived was so powerful because my AMH, as they say, I had no eggs. So I couldn't even do IVF. You know, I didn't even have enough eggs for IVF. So there was no chance that I was going to be a mother. And the journey from there to naturally conceiving my child in a year after I had that dream was so, I still have goosebumps.
आपकी ममता जागती है तो वो सब इकट्ठे हो जाते हैं and you feel good for everybody. That's a true nature of mother.
Yeah.
Whether it's earth or human mother or anybody.
I didn't want a reading. I didn't want to know anything about my future, but I just wanted to be in that space. So then I took a course from her and I started with Angel Card.
जब हम बात करते हैं नजर लगने की, so A, do you come to know about that? B, does it really happen?
Nazar is real. For sure, Nazar is real. And there's a very simple logic behind it that अगर मेरी battery 70% charged है और आपकी 30% charged है, तो we're going to come to a balance. So Nazar comes from obviously lower emotions when they come in the picture, and they are their energy is a lot of gravitas, and where focus goes, energy flow.
हमको नजर का पता है तो अपने आप को प्रोटेक्टेड कैसे रखें, क्योंकि आप बात कर रहे हैं अलग अलग ऑरा की.
Be conscious of your energy. जैसे we understand that हम थके हुए हैं, हमें ये काम करने का मन नहीं कर रहा है, we are feeling a certain way. Similarly, understand where your energy, where you feel energetically also. First and foremost, have that intention that I only and only attract positive energy, higher frequency, lover above energy, and any negativity is shielded by my aura. My aura is very, very strong.
You are doctorate in Lama Fere.
Yes.
What's that? And what kind of clients can find relief through that?
So, Lama Fere is Buddhist healing invented by Dr. Sharma, and he received the symbols for Lama Fere as downloads during his meditation. All our thoughts are basically downloads. It is the thinking that creates the problem. That's what I always say. So everything can be healed via energy. I've healed spondylitis, I've healed my father's Parkinson's, I've healed migraines, any physical condition. I have knee pain, I've healed knee pain.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, आज हमारे साथ हैं प्रियल. लास्ट ईयर नक्षत्रा जो प्रगति मैदान में होता है, एक इवेंट होता है 10 दिन का, उसमें मेरा स्टॉल था और वहाँ पे बहुत अलग अलग तरह के लोग होते हैं, एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स, एनर्जी हीलर्स, जेम्स, हर तरह के लोग अपनी एग्जीबिशन, अपने प्रोडक्ट्स की, सर्विसेज की एग्जीबिशन रखते हैं. मैं अपने स्टॉल पे बैठी हुई थी और मैंने एक बहुत ही सुंदर सी एक लेडी को पावरफुल एंड वेरी अथॉरिटेटिव, कॉन्फिडेंट, वो जो वॉक मैंने करते हुए एक लेडी को देखा और जो सामने से निकली. और एक सेकंड, जैसे तुम कहते हो ना कि इट्स नॉट ओनली द फिजिकल पार्ट बट द एनर्जी, वो जो अट्रैक्ट की एनर्जी, मैंने एक सेकंड रुकी एंड आई सेड ओके, ये विजिट करने आई है या ये यहाँ पर है, हु इज शी. अब हम लोग तो एनर्जी वर्कर्स ही हैं. तो थोड़ी देर बाद मैं पूरा ऐसे घूम कर मैंने एक सिर्फ इन्हें ढूंढने के लिए वहां पे राउंड लिया, एंड आई सॉ हर सिटिंग इन हर स्टॉल एंड दे सेड देयर यू आर एंड वी मेट.
Yes.
It was so beautiful just to observe you, see you and meet you.
It was likewise to me. I mean, I exactly felt the same way for you. I can't describe. You were wearing a sari with boots, and you were like, you're this tall woman, very powerful. And I was like, yes, I'm going to vibe with her. She's going to be my friend one day.
So sweet.
So that's exactly how I felt.
And then I attended your program over
Yes,
there.
I was doing a live talk there. I
Yeah,
was the speaker.
that was very powerful. That was like full of confidence, as if you knew how to connect to public, right? Because as energy healer, we get connected to individuals.
True.
But now, mic in your hand, on stage, and talking to so many. That was very powerful, Priyal. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Spiritual Tara honors, it's an honor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Welcomes
much.
you.
This is the best introduction by far, Vibha. Thank you so much.
So, प्रियल बताओ, ये जर्नी शुरू कहाँ से हुई? आपने बताया कि आपको लोग साइकिक हीलर बोलते हैं,
यस
राइट? आप एनर्जी फील्ड रीप्रोग्रामिंग में आप उस्ताद बन गए हैं।
ट्रू
आप लामा फेरे के साथ हैं,
Yes.
आप लाइफ कोच हैं। तो ये एनर्जी कब शुरू हुई, कोई कारण था, और कैसे कैसे ये अनफोल्ड हुई?
Wow, it's a very powerful journey that I've been through. And सबसे पहले तो क्रेडिट मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं जाता है इसका, मेरे बेटे को जाता है. So he's 6.5 years now, and during the process of making him, trying to conceive him, that is when I started feeling these energies. And I had a very powerful dream in which I saw Hanumanji. And obviously, you're in this conscious environment. आपने engineering करी है, आपने masters करी है, you're doing computer science, and all of these, the standard way of living, as they say, that was my homeostasis. So, and suddenly something like this, so which is so powerful. And there's no denial that it happened, and it's real. But then again, your mind tends to question whether it's true, whether it's not true. And the way that she was conceived was so powerful, because my AMH, as they say, I had no eggs, so I couldn't even do IVF. I didn't even have enough eggs for IVF, so there was no chance that I was going to be a mother. And the journey from there to naturally conceiving my child in a year, after I had that dream, was so, I still have goosebumps.
Yeah,
when
I'm having those.
The soul that came through me was so powerful that I had no choice. I had 2 startups. I was doing digital marketing. I had clients. I was building websites. I was teaching coding. I was doing everything IT, and I love teaching. And I had a software for schools. And suddenly, it was not sudden, but gradually each one of them, started disappearing from my life, and I got more and more into spirituality until I had no resistance in me, and I said, okay, now I get it. This is it. This is my life path. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how I'm helping the world and helping myself grow. And that is it. That's how I got into this.
So that's a blessing.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
Yeah, I always feel that that either we plan it all, we feel that we are planning all.
Yes.
It's planned.
Yes.
Either way, we know it.
Yeah.
Either or way, we know it, everything is predestined. Yet, we make it, cognitive decisions one after another.
True.
Whether it's affected or influenced by the society and expectations and everything.
Yes.
And we reach our purpose because it's so beautifully well planned. And sometimes the purpose calls you.
True.
And opens the way for you.
Yeah.
एंड हनुमान जी की तो ये है ना कि अष्ट सिद्धि वाले हैं, उन्होंने अपनी वे तो निकाल लेनी है, चाहे अणु बन के, चाहे महिमा के रूप में.
लिटरली डांटने आए थे, यू नीड टू स्टॉप ऑल ऑफ दिस नाउ एंड दिस इज, एंड आई एम थिंकिंग कि अगर हनुमान जी थे तो दरवाजा खोल के क्यों आए थे, व्हाई डिड ही जस्ट स्टॉप हियर, एंड सो दिस इज नॉट ट्रू, दिस इज जस्ट अ ड्रीम.
द कॉग्निटिव माइंड, द लॉजिकल
is thinking all of these things. But when I look back onto my life, when my friends in school, when we were teenagers, they were reading Mills and Boons, and I used to be reading Linda Goodman, Sun Signs and Love Signs. So I already had that bent, but I was never really into it. So I loved reading Da Vinci Code. I was reading all of those things, which is like psycho-spiritual and beyond the veil kind of books. So I was interested, but not fully. So that's what I would say.
So how's this son of yours? How's he?
Very sensitive, very detached. I mean, he'll meet someone and he'll be there fully. People love his company. But once he's out from there, he'll be like, apne mein mast. So he's not attached to things. At the same time, he's very ambitious already. Abhi se he wants this, he wants that, and he wants to do that. But he wants to do something. If he has decided his mind on doing something just recently, and agar main kuch bhi kar do, Sam, Dam, Dand, Veda, I'll throw your favorite superheroes and I'll do this. I was like, Dati ke ghar jana hai. Like, ruko chappal to pehen lene do. So he's unbothered by anything if he's put his mind to something, and he's very resilient. So that's how it is.
So living in presence.
Yeah.
He is living in presence. And कर्मठ होते हैं ये बच्चे, निष्ठापूर्ण होते हैं, जो सोचते हैं, करते हैं, और आशीर्वाद है.
He
ऐसे भी
made me a better person. I had to rise to be apt as his mom.
सो ब्यूटीफुल. कहते एक लड़की औरत बनती है और औरत के बाद बच्चा उसे माँ बनाता है ना. और माँ सिर्फ अपने बच्चों के लिए तो एक चीज है, जब तुम माँ बनते हो अपनी कोख से हुआ वो भी, या आपने लिए, जब आपकी ममता जागती है तो वो सब इकट्ठे हो जाते हैं एंड यू फील गुड फॉर एवरीबडी. दैट्स अ ट्रू नेचर ऑफ मदर,
Yeah.
whether it's earth or human mother or anybody, any species. So beautiful, Priyal. Priyal, how long this journey has been when you shifted from the corporate world in a way, logical world, or shifted or added this, I would say, because you are a life coach also. So we can't say that you shifted there, but this extension came.
8 years now. 8 years. So the first time I got into this was when I was in a situation where, like everybody else, you feel stuck. But it was not for me, it was for my sister. And I was thinking, okay, this whatever situation she was in, it has gone on for a very long time and I really want to help her, but I really don't know how. So I was driving and I just parked my car on the side of the road and I prayed to just find a way to help her. And then I googled something and I found this reader and tarot reader and astrologer and angel cards reader and one of your colleagues, Neera Sareen. And I took my sister to her for a reading, and just the place and the energy of that space was so high that I somehow wanted to go back to. I didn't want a reading. I didn't want to know anything about my future, but I just wanted to be in that space. So then I took a course from her and I started with angel cards. And when you're doing nowadays all these courses that are happening online, you don't feel that energy that you get to feel in the presence of the room when you're doing it, right? And when the angels are being invoked and when you're being in their presence. And I shared so much. I might have been the only person to angel cards ke course mein ro raha tha. So I was releasing, and I really felt the presence and the energies. And then I wanted to know more. Then there was no stopping. So one after the other, I wanted to do more and more and more and learn more. And that's 50 probably more courses down later. I'm here.
Wow. So when we talk about psychic healing,
Yes.
what exactly it is?
So psychology तो सबको पता है कि it's a study of human mind, human consciousness. Similarly, we as psychic healers are able to read people's energy like a book. So then we have a physical body, and then we have 4 other layers. They have aura, pranamaya kosh, or anandmaya kosh, your bliss body, all those layers that we have. And there's a lot of things that are stuck there, and a lot of things that are happening before they happen in the physical realm. They happen in those layers, and then they come to you.
So when you are telling this, that the aura outside us,
Yes.
right? So the first layer, the farthest layer, is affected now.
Yes.
And what is it? If you can just share with everyone.
So, as a psychic healer, I can read people's energies like you're reading a book. Now, होता क्या है कि हमारी जो body है, and everybody understands psychology, right?
Yeah.
So psychology is a study of human brain, human consciousness. Similarly, हमारे वेदास में भी and बहुत ancient time से इसकी study चलते आई है, and based on that, our physical body is not just one part, like there are 4 more parts to it. Aura के बारे में तो सबने सुना है, which is our auric body, that is physical body. The first layer is the auric body. Then होता है हमारा wisdom body, then होता है हमारा mental body, then होता है हमारा emotional body, and then होता है हमारा bliss body. So आनंदमय कोश, मनोमय कोश, विज्ञानमय कोश, फिर हमारा annamaya kosh. So there are 3 layers. So if I had to simplify it, there's only 0.0001% which is physical.
Oh, really?
And everything else is energy. So today, we are a condensed form of energy. The most condensed form of energy is matter. That is what we are in our physical bodies. Anything that happens in the physical body first happens energetically, you know. So like they said कि अगर ancient बहुत starting में जाओ तो ये ब्रह्मांड की सृष्टि कैसे हुई थी, तो we are a mind, it was from Brahma's thought, right? He was dreaming. In a dream state he visualized this entire universe, right? And then there was this sound, there was nad, and then the crystals or the shapes or the geometry was formed, and from that geometry and shapes, like, you know, we see all of these mandalas from the sound and geometry combinations that was formed, and from gradually it came to the beings. So I teach this as a course also, that how we are all not human beings, we are energy beings, because majority of us is energy. Only 0.0001% of this entire universe is physical. So whatever happens inside of us is also energy. Whatever happens beyond us is also energy. And everybody has this capability to a certain extent. When you walk into a room, you kind of sense कि यहाँ पे पहले लड़ाई हो चुकी है and everybody is very stiff, or there was a serious meeting, or everybody was laughing and you want to be a part of the joke, right? So everybody has that ability to a certain extent. But as a psychic healer, we go deep dive into it, and then we learn to master our intuition and our third eye and all of our energy channels, and understand more and more and learn more and more of it, and be more attuned to understanding अच्छा energy body में क्या हो रहा है, whatever manifests before it manifests into the physical, we are able to grasp that also. That is how थोड़ा सा future में क्या होने वाला है हम बता पाते हैं, because before somebody is pregnant you can tell them that, you know, you're going to be pregnant, something of that sort also. And inside your body as well, we have these energy channels, pran, that we take inside. So pranamaya kosha, I forgot to mention that part of the body. So life force energy, the vital life force energy, that's there inside of you. जो 12 channels है, 12 meridians हैं, उसके through जो body के अंदर ये energy travel करती है. अगर जैसे एक नदी है, नदी के अंदर कहीं पे पत्थर वत्थर होके वो बंद हो गई है, so the water can't travel that easily. So if in your energy channels, if there is a block somewhere, where is it? What is it because of? Who is it because of? And what was the first age जब ये हुआ था? So वो जड़ से उसे कैसे cleanse करना है, remove करना है, that is what a psychic healer does. And also to understand in a scientific way that जैसे battery होती है, positive and negative, electrical source, मैग्नेटिक सोर्स. बैटरी के अंदर पावर कितना है उतनी बैटरी चलेगी, हमारे अंदर एनर्जी कितनी है हम उतने ही आगे सोच पाएंगे. अगर आपके थॉट्स एंड इमोशंस नेगेटिविटी में जा रहे हैं तो आप अच्छे काम कैसे कर पाएंगे, आगे कैसे बढ़ पाएंगे. सिमिलरली cleansing, healing, making space for better and a lot of good possibilities in your life requires healing. I can go on and on.
Wow, I know this is your subject. जब हम बात करते हैं नज़र लगने की, for example,
True.
right? ये मैं इसलिए बोल रही हूँ कि ये एक टॉपिक बहुत, ये पता है कि ये कुछ ना कुछ तो होता है. या ऐसा भी माना जाता है कि भाई कई बार लोग एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल चार्ट जब हॉरोस्कोप दिखाते हैं तो कहते हैं भी नज़रों से बचा के रखना. और कई बार एनर्जेटिकली भी जब लोग रीडिंग करते हैं तो कहते हैं भाई अपनी एनर्जी पे तुम कहीं ना कहीं तुम दूसरों की एनर्जी लेने को अट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो. हॉरोस्कोप नहीं है अभी लेकिन द रीडर्स कैन टेल दैट ऑल्सो. सो ए, डू यू कम टू नो अबाउट दैट? बी, does it really happen? Right? नजर लगना. C, how should a person without doing that? वो तो एक चीज है कि आपने बांट दिया. How can a person in its own, because if you're saying we are the energy beings, of course we are humans, right? We are on the physical reality and we are living life. Yet with our energy, how can we make our body so powerful that even if something comes, it not reflected or anything, refracts, right? How can that be done? And if it is, how?
nazar is real. For sure, nazar is real. And there's a very simple logic behind it that अगर मेरी battery 70% charged है और आपकी 30% charged है, तो we're going to come to a balance. When I come in your contact and when you come in
And
mine.
you really feel, even if it's not intended,
Yes.
but still,
Yes.
you know, you love to see that joy, and you feel whether it's jealousy or something.
That's
but then we are
secondary.
talking, yeah, that nazar thing.
So nazar comes from obviously lower emotions, in which when I look at you and you have something that I don't, right?
Or I want it.
Or I want it. So
yeah.
either it's envy, either it's jealousy, either it's greed, you know, all of those lower emotional levels.
Or I want to feel that I could not get why the other person.
Yes,
Lust,
I deserve it.
I deserve it
better.
Yeah.
So all of those things, when they come in the picture, and they are very, their energy is a lot of gravitas, and where focus goes, energy flows. Right?
Totally.
So subconsciously, I'm thinking and I'm comparing and I'm wanting, right? So I'm pulling, right? अब मेरा thought वहाँ जा रहा है, मेरे emotions वहाँ पे involved है, either positive or negative, but then I'm pulling that energy that belongs to you to me. So I'm pulling your power away. Either I'm sitting in this room and you're thousands of miles away, or I'm in your presence. Wherever the mind goes, the energy follows. So nazar is very real, and obviously when you come in contact with such people, right, it's not necessary that it's intentional. Maybe it's happening subconsciously, but जहाँ पे disbalance होगा, nature will try to balance it, and आपका 50 होगा, फिर मेरा 50 होगा. That is why when you meet your friends, right, and you spend time with them, you feel so charged up. Don't we say, मेरी battery charge करनी है, मिल लेते हैं, let's just hang around, because you feel good around them and you share a laugh and your energy uplifts. And then when you go to some events in which, you know, there's sorrow and whether there's something that you do not like and the people that you don't want to be around with, you feel tired for no reason. Even if you've not done any work, just being there makes you feel tired. And yes, there are a lot of things that you can do. There is so much that can be done, और नज़र उतारना is the easiest, I would say, because उसके अंदर आपका thought नहीं लग रहा है, कुछ नहीं लग रहा है, आप elemental energies use कर रहे हो, seeds use कर रहे हो, fire use कर रहे हो, water use कर रहे हो, उतवार रहे हो और हटा रहे हो, नहा भी तो रहे हो ना रोज. That is also energy cleansing.
This is so interesting कि जब हम कहते हैं कि अच्छा हमने वारा अलग अलग तरीकों से वारते हैं, है ना. मुझे याद है मैं कहीं से बाहर आती हूँ और अचानक कुछ हुआ है तो मेरी माँ ने मेरी जल्दी से वो साथ उन्होंने वो कपड़े को नहीं साथ कपड़े को भी वो करके पता नहीं जो भी पुराना और हम हंसते रहते थे और बाहर के वो थू करके उन्होंने जला देना कुछ, फिर वो मिर्चों के साथ फिर कहना कि अच्छा सरसों और उसके साथ नमक के साथ अपने आप कर लो, and I would feel fine. So that is something interesting that you feel fine. या मिर्चे उसमें smell आ रही है नहीं आ रही,
they burn in a different way.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
अब now the thing is कि अगर हमको नजर का पता है तो अपने आप को प्रोटेक्टेड कैसे रखें, क्योंकि आप बात कर रहे हैं अलग अलग ऑरा की, and being a psychic healer, being associated with Lama Fere, being associated with so much of energy work, उसको फर्स्ट प्रोटेक्शन किस तरह करें, अपने आप को रोज अपने आप को स्ट्रॉन्ग करें या क्या करें, क्योंकि ये तो हम आम लोगों की बात कर रहे हैं. भी हम कहीं शादी में गए, कहीं नई नौकरी लग गई, कहते बताओ मत जब तक प्रेगनेंसी ना हो, मतलब बताओ ना, नजर लग जाएगी या लोगों के. बट जो जितने लीडर्स हैं, जितने इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हैं, जितने जो अपने एक्टर्स हैं या जो अपने काम में बहुत बढ़िया कर रहे हैं, तो क्या वो रोज अपनी नजर उतारते होंगे और लोग करते भी होंगे, तो क्या है वो मुझे समझाओ, क्योंकि यू आर अ साइकिक energy healer. What do you tell your clients?
I say that be conscious of your energy. जैसे we understand that हम थके हुए हैं, हमें ये काम करने का मन नहीं कर रहा है, we are feeling a certain way. Similarly, understand where you feel energetically also, right? So if I meet you and I have to keep a check that, after meeting you, how do I feel? How do I feel in my body? How do I feel in my mind? How do I feel in my emotions? So that you're more aware of how you feel energetically when you're around someone. So be more conscious about your energy. And first and foremost, have that intention that I only and only attract positive energy, higher frequency, lover above energy, and any negativity is shielded by my aura. My aura is very, very strong.
So the meditation is important और सिर्फ एक अपने आप को intention is important. Meditation or intention?
Intention. Even if you're starting, that's what. When you आप सुबह उठ के क्यों नहाते हो? Because the first thoughts are very powerful. It's a good practice to do it early morning when you wake up. जब आपका morning routine होता है, after you have a bath, have that intention. You can do it in the shower as well. Have that intention that with this water, all the negativity is being cleansed away. So consciously आप जितना energy cleanse करोगे, और if you even have that intention that I do not allow, there's this very simple practice that I teach my son how to do. It's called as the blessing ball of light. So I ask him, just feel this ball of energy in there, that is there in front of you, and visualize what you want in the day. How happy you are, how joyful you are, what all do you want to manifest in today's entire, agenda that you have. And then once he's done doing that, I'd ask him to put it in your heart.
So beautiful.
And I teach him cord cutting as well. I teach all of my clients cord cutting. And you have to cut your cords that you develop from your navel and all around your body. Cut the cords with everybody you've met, especially after festivals, after a large gathering. Cord cutting कर लो, even with your loved ones. That doesn't mean कि हमेशा आप उनसे दूर हो जाओगे. It just means that the energetic cord that you've built, that are there in the past, now they are getting cut and fresh. जैसे आपने एक नहा लिया है, बेद कर लिया, you're welcoming fresh energy. So cord cutting, blessing ball of life, having intention about how your energy feels and what you want to be attracting in and around you, that is enough for keeping the nazar away.
So beautiful. As a kid, my father would always tell us, have bath in the night and sleep.
That's also very important.
सुबह जाना है, अपने आप को सुंदर दिखना है, तो नहा लो, बाहर निकलो. रात को सोने, पैर जरूर, अच्छा सर्दी है, पैर जरूर धोकर फिर अंदर आओ. अपने उसमें ना बाथरूम में, पहले बाथरूम बाहर होते थे, तो पहले पैर धोकर आओ और अंदर आओ. एंड कोई भी बात होती थी, अब मैं रियलाइज करने लगी, मतलब कुछ साल हो गए, तो मुझे बचपन में मुझे और मेरे भाई को कहते थे, वो कुछ चीज नहीं अच्छी लगी ना, काट दो. कुछ समझ नहीं आता था ये क्या, काट दो. एंड एज अ किड हम लोग ऐसे करते थे, I don't want to talk to you. मतलब ऐसे, मुझे बात नहीं करनी. मतलब बाद में जब एनर्जी समझे तो ऐसा लगा, हे भगवान, ओ माय गॉड, कितने प्लेफुल वे से उन्होंने ये चीजें बता दी. पैर छूकर जब बाहर चप्पल उतारो, पैर धो कर आओ, पहले
पैर धो के आओ, मुंह धोए, एनर्जी अंदर, चप्पल उतारो, बहुत जरूरी है. ये सारी बेसिक चीज है. इवन माय मदर इन लॉ, शी लाइक, अगर कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा ना, मैं नहा के आ जाती हूँ. इवन इफ द मूड इज नॉट ओके, शी हैव अ बाथ एंड
I'm like that Priya now. कुछ भी हो, चल मैं बस एक क्षण बाहर निकल के आ जाओ, and you'll fresh.
Yeah, so sunlight, you just walk out of that space. Either elemental energies, water के अंदर, sunbathing, wind bathing, do all of that and you'll be
so interesting. They would say, अच्छा पंच स्नानी महाज्ञानी, भैया मुंह धोया, दो हाथ दो पैर धो के, भैया तुमने अपने आप को साफ कर दिया. So interesting. How in our culture these things are taught or carried forward. But फिर वो जो डर आ जाता है, वो गड़बड़ कहीं कर जाता है. वो हमें बांध देता है. Right? So energetically, as a healer, what would you like to share कि भाई डर का कैसे सामना किया जाए?
डर एक बहुत इंटेंस एनर्जी है. फियर इज समथिंग, अच्छा फियर इज कुछ होते हैं इमोशंस होते हैं जो कॉम्प्लेक्स इमोशंस होते हैं, कुछ होते हैं कोर इमोशंस जो आप फील करते हो, एक जॉय, हैप्पीनेस, एंगर, फियर, या उसके ऊपर फिर बिल्ट होता है गिल्ट, शेम वगैरह वगैरह जो भी होता है.
वो जो 9 रस है, 9 रस अपने सारे हैं, बेस है जो सारे.
फियर इज अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग इमोशन. नाउ इफ यू फियर कि मुझे नजर लग जाएगी, तो यू आर अट्रैक्टिंग इट either positively or negatively. If, like I say, either it's towards or away from, but the hot seat तो आपने उस चीज को दी हुई ना, नजर को, either because you're focusing there on. So if you say for example कि मुझे अपने पापा जैसा नहीं बनना, मुझे पापा जैसा नहीं बनना,
तुम धीरे-धीरे
बनते जाते हो. मुझे नजर ना लगे इसलिए मैं नहीं करूंगी, मुझे नजर ना लगे तो नजर लगती जाती है भाई तुम्हें. वो होता है ना, द माइंड इज वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स फाइंडिंग प्रूफ ऑफ वट एवर यू बिलीव.
or the universe is always positive.
It's always
So
positive.
they don't listen
not तो सुना ही नहीं देते.
सुना ही नहीं. मैं लेट ना हो जाऊं, मैं लेट ना हो जाऊं. अरे मुझे
Late
ठीक
पे
टाइम
focus है ना.
हाँ, instead of कि मुझे ठीक टाइम पहुंचना है, that's a positive thing. It will be मैं लेट ना हो जाऊं. तो नहीं तो सुना नहीं, और तुम लेट हो जाऊं तुम कमांड वो. So
सेम थिंग, नजर ना लगे नजर ना, पर फोकस तो नजर पे है ना, तो फिर तो लगनी है. और वो तुम्हें ऐसे केसेस भी बहुत सारे फिर मिलने लगेंगे. यूल गेट प्रूफ कि हाँ इसकी वजह से नजर लगी, हाँ उसकी. सो यूल, इट्स अ फियर इज अ वेरी dark and deep emotion. So don't look at it from an angle of fear. Be aware of it and have a positive affirmation towards it. Yeah.
कहते हैं ना फेयर कर, या तो either you flight या fight,
flight, freeze.
no, सब freeze. But वो जो facing है वो शायद कहीं acceptance and then moving ahead वाली चीज है.
So you have to be okay that we are all humans, we all have positives, we all have negatives. ऐसा तो है नहीं आपने कभी झूठ नहीं बोला होगा, jealous नहीं feel करा होगा,
मैं हमेशा कहती
feel करा होगा.
So amazing.
So be graceful and kind and compassionate toward the other person also. They have their own reasons, their own perspectives, but you should be in your power and not carry anything that belongs to anybody else.
So interesting. I would always say कि देखिए दो चीजें हैं, झूठ और चोरी. हर किसी ने की है. चोरी चीजों की नहीं होती, चाहे विचारों की हो, चाहे तुमने बिना बताए तुमने वो लिया और उसको बट अब वो चोरी तुम पॉजिटिव कहो, नेगेटिव कहो, कुछ भी कहो, जो भी है, इंस्पिरेशन कहो, जो भी हो, बट द फैक्ट इज दैट. और झूठ चाहे तुम कहो कि भैया वो कृष्ण की तरह भैया झूठ वर्जन नहीं है, लीला बोलो, या उसे कहो कि किसी के बचाने के लिए झूठ नहीं होता, उसका पाप नहीं लगता. बट इट्स सो इंटरेस्टिंग हाउ वी प्ले अप, राइट. प्रियल, मुझे एक और चीज जाननी है, दैट यू आर डॉक्टरेट इन लामा फेरे. व्हाट्स दैट and what kind of clients can find relief through that?
Okay, so Lama Fera is Buddhist healing, invented by Dr. Sharma, and he received the symbols for Lama Fera as downloads during his meditation. All our thoughts are basically downloads. It is the thinking that creates the problem. That's what I always say. But I discovered Lama Fera at a later stage, after a lot of tarot, numerology, this, that, etc. And this nazar thing, because I had opened the doors to invite energy. And I did not know how to protect myself really well. So now you've opened the gates in which you're learning about energy, you're playing with energy, you're doing all of those things, but I didn't know how to protect myself well. And we're all living in this duality in which you have home also, you have a child also, you have chores also. So I did not have those 2 hours, 3 hours to sit and meditate and intentionally cleanse my energy. So I wanted something that was very quick and highly effective. Reiki helps, but Reiki is now so worldwide available. All the symbols are very public and a lot of people are doing it, and it's downloadable and all of it. So the efficacy of Reiki, I feel, has become lesser. So I wanted to do something which is quicker also and more effective also. That is how I discovered Lama Fera, Lama Taiki. And just like Usui Reiki, there are symbols in Lama Fera, and it is, I feel, and I've experienced it, it is the fastest way to heal.
Oh, really?
It is the fastest way to heal someone.
Heal for what?
Heal, balance the energies, balance the chakras, remove the blocks, and all kinds of. So once you heal, when I talk about energy healing, it's emotional healing also, it is mental balance also, it is negativity removal also, physical healing also. There have been patients who've been healed from cancer using Lama Fera, Lama Taiki, the water healing modalities in Lama Fera, Lama Taiki. Especially, we all have a group in which if we have a client who's suffering physically, in a hospital or something, we set up a time and we send prayers together for that patient. So it's not, Mera Tera. It's a collective that works on somebody's energies and sends that positivity to the patient. So everything can be healed via energy. I've healed spondylitis, I've healed my father's Parkinson's. I've healed migraines, any physical condition. I have knee pain. I've healed knee pain, knee joint pain जो होता है because of aging. Lot of everything. You know, there's this book called Your Body Keeps Score, right? I'm sure you must have heard of it. So in that book, it clearly talks about how your body is storing information in every part of your body. What is that information? What is the language of your body? Your emotions. So anything, body keeps score means records hai.
Yeah.
Mentally you've moved on from something. You experience millions and gazillions of things, but wo sari information is there in your body. And wherever that energy accumulates, and there's this whole science behind it. So if it's on the left side, it's from your past. An acupuncturist or an acupressure therapist will also tell you the same thing, right? If it's on the left side of your body, it's from your past. If it's on the right side of the body, it's because fear of future or something related to your future. If it's in your back, up यहाँ पे shoulders के पीछे, तो it's a burden that you're carrying. If it's in your ankles and it's some trauma that happened in your childhood, right? All of those things. If it's migraine, that means you're a person who's overthinking. The chakra healing and all of these sciences, somewhere they're connected, and they all speak about the same thing but in a different language. So when you do energy healing, and I'm sure you've experienced this, anything and everything can be healed, but then again your mind should be open and permissive towards it. That's all that's required for energy healing.
Wow. And that's where the reprogramming happens.
Sure.
And you are master in that energy field of reprogramming.
Right.
So healing एक चीज़ है, लेकिन उसको फिर वहाँ तक हील करके एक राह भी तो दिखानी है ना.
True.
ना कि भाई आप एनर्जी का फ्लो आ गया, अब वो या तो वो बाढ़ बन जाएगा.
Yeah.
जैसे अभी बाढ़ आई है, वो इलीगल कंस्ट्रक्शंस हो गई हैं और सब कुछ, और वो फिर बह जाएगा, कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा, एनक्रोचमेंट हो गए. या डैम बने और उसको आप चैनलाइज करो into an energy. So that's where the reprogramming happens, right? Then when you energize, you channelize that energy and assist or help the individual to reprogram to live a healthier life.
True. So that's why we are energy healers and not some babas and sants, right? Because we are not doing some magical work that the other person cannot understand and giving Ashirwad and saying we're doing our work and saying ja bachcha tera bada ho gaya.
वो भी होता है. I have met people, Priyal. I have met 1, 2, 3 ऐसे लोग जो बिल्कुल दूर हैं, बिल्कुल दुनिया से दूर बैठे हैं, और तुम्हें देखते हैं, कुछ करते हैं और कुछ नहीं, बस और आशीर्वाद देते हैं, और जब तक तुम उनकी जगह से बाहर निकलते हो कुछ चीज चेंज हो चुकी होती है. It's so amazing.
That's amazing. That's like a level up. Probably.
और उनको कोई मतलब नहीं, कोई उनका इंस्टा नहीं, कोई यूट्यूब नहीं, और वो अपने में ही मस्त हैं और कभी निकलते हैं. तो ऐसे भी सूफी हैं, ऐसे भी संत हैं जो वो अलग ही है, उनको नहीं मतलब है. तो वो भी कहीं वो कृपा, वो कहते हैं ना, ऊपर की होती है, वो यात्रा ही अलग होती है.
वो यात्रा ही अलग होती है, वो जर्नी ही अलग,
वो जर्नी अलग हो जाती है.
वो जर्नी अलग होती है, in which you understand how detached you want to be from.
And you're seeking to meet those people. Seekers are light कि एक बार बस इनसे मिल जाए. और वो चाहे खाना दे रहे हैं, खिचड़ी बना के दे रहे हैं, और तुम खा रहे हो और बस बैठ रहे हो. और ऐसा हुआ है प्रियाल कि आंखों से आंसू वो थमते नहीं है जबकि कोई बात नहीं हो रही है. ऐसे होता है ना, कई लोगों से मिलके या किसी ऐसे मंदिर या कहीं आप ऐसी जगह पहुंचते हो तो तुम्हें समझ ही नहीं आता कि रोना की और कोई दुख नहीं है, कोई प्रश्न नहीं है.
You feel so safe in your body.
Safe.
You're vulnerable and
yet very safe and secure, protected.
Yes, so you allow all of the release to happen automatically.
ऐसे भी मजेदार.
That's so true.
So true.
That's another level. But I feel जब हम ये duality में रहते हैं
और अर्थ रियलिटी में,
हाँ, ये सांसारिक जीवन is what the reality I'm talking about. हम जब इसके अंदर रहते हैं, we are not that level.
We don't even know.
Yeah.
We don't even know.
We don't never know,
We
and
don't
we
know.
don't intend to also be at that.
वो भी नहीं पता कब intention change हो जाए.
मेरा तो अभी intention नहीं at this point
No,
in reality.
but the fact is the experience you had about your son
Yes.
with Hanuman.
Yes.
You did not attend.
Yes.
Doctors and things happened. So we don't even know. Priyal, you're also known that you don't hide information with the clients. And you put it very beautifully and where they feel safe, not that, their vulnerabilities are exposed that they start scaring it. You're known for that also.
Yes.
What is it?
So along with the healer me, there's a life coach me as well.
Yeah.
And I try to have all the sessions that I'm doing live, not that you are sitting in some place, I am somewhere else and I'm doing the work on my own. And it is not a journey in which that this pattern is only going to happen once in your life. Where I come from, in my body of work at least, I try to explain it to them that, okay, what you're going through is this. Maybe you're feeling it or not, but this is what is overpowering your subconscious right now. This is what I'm releasing right now. You will feel it this way in your life, and expect these changes to happen. And also, this started, I take them back energetically to the root, to the first time that they felt it. Whose energy was it? Is lifetime mein ho ya past lifetime mein ho, it doesn't matter. Wherever the root is, I take them back to that so that they feel कि हाँ, they have this aha moment, right? So that they are consciously able to reprogram themselves later. I'm not giving them sahare ki lathi, but I'm making them independent so that after they have the session with me, or the healing session with me, they become aware that the next time this thing happens, acha, it's because of that, and I need to be more aware to not let it happen in my life. So it's a way that I make them understand what is the underlying energy, what is the underlying emotion, what is getting rid, whose pattern is it. So a lot of time it's from parents, a lot of time it's from some authority figure, a lot of times it is from you in the past lifetime, the experiences you've had. So I tell them the exact thing, the exact moment where it started and what is being released. And it's not that कि एक ही बारी में सारा हो जाएगा. There are so many deeper layers to it. So the next time they face something similar, they know that, okay, this is what I need to be releasing. So healing is not a one-time thing, and I try to make them independent, that you will not need me every time when you
should not. It's making them, you are empowering them.
Yeah. Making them conscious about what the pattern is and what the block is, and giving them tools so that they can, when they face a similar situation, again, they can do something too.
Wow. Priyal, being a life coach and energy healer, how do you put both of them together? Of course, this is the life, and this is the body, and this is the energy. And when we are talking about this balance, what do you think about the leaders? That in a pyramid, as you rise above, do you feel that each leader should also, or true leaders definitely have that sensitivity of the energy and the cognitive execution? So how do you feel that it affects the whole company or corporate when the leader knows or has the knowledge, awareness about this energy work, and consciously makes change in the whole what should I say, the pyramid and the people and the whole, for the growth of the company and people? What do you feel?
I think it's an essential thing to do in today's world. So far, mainstream mein, people have started understanding that IQ is not everything.
Yeah.
EQ is also very important, or EQ abhi chal raha hai. But I feel that as you grow higher and higher, and when one decision of yours impacts the entire organization.
Yeah.
That is when you need to start attuning to more finer things like your intuition, your critical thinking, your gut feeling, and being more aware of how that decision is going to impact everyone that relies on you. So yes, and also again, agar aap, the home depends upon the decision makers, like how your home is depends upon how your parents and how their lives are, because they are creating that home together, and that is why the kids obviously are living in that energy, and you're giving your power away to your parents. They are making decisions for you. Similarly, in an organization which is obviously tiered approach, top management, the CEOs, the CXOs, the leaders who are taking bigger decisions, who are doing all the future planning and the road mapping for the organization, should be very finely attuned to the spiritual quotient, in which they understand how their decision is going to impact. If they take this path, if option A is taken, then this can happen. If option B is taken, then this can happen. How symbiotically everybody is going to be impacted through one decision that they take. How they can fine tune their intuition, their critical thinking, their decision making, so that they are not a roadblock in the growth of the organization, but they're aiding it. They're more in tune with making it bigger and better and healthier and happier for people to work there, instead of them being the people, the the entities that people fear and hate. And likability is also a factor when it comes to leadership, right? The more you're likable, the better your decisions are going to be accepted, right?
How you are, you're inspiring the youth.
How you inspire, how you
they,
help
they
them
admire
grow.
you, they honor, they respect you, right? And बड़े इंटरेस्टिंग बात है, जब भी हम बड़े लीडर्स की बात करते हैं, बड़ी कंपनीज, चाहे हमारे रतन टाटा रहे हों, चाहे हम स्टीव जॉब की बात करें, चाहे हम कितनों की, उन्होंने वो टाइम, वो स्पिरिचुअल कनेक्ट महसूस किया है.
Yes. Yes.
राइट. अब आप बिरलास के देखो, गोयनका से, उन्होंने चाहे अखबार बनाया, चाहे मंदिर बनाया, बट दे आर सो कनेक्टेड with themselves that they rose above and brought everybody, helped everybody to grow up, rise individually, and so that the impact is seen in each and every way. That's a contribution part. That's a deeper level, I think. And and you're working on that also.
My mission is to not keep the spiritual aspect as woo-woo. It's not tantar mantar. It is also science. It is also logic. And when you're talking about all the leaders and big business people today, none of them have grown without the assistance of some guru, some shaman, some
even if it's कृष्ण की पूजा हो रही है, रिलायंस वाले अपने जो भी आप देखें, उनका एक कनेक्शन है, वो शांति का टाइम है.
You see them wearing, their astrological.
Some of them. एस्ट्रोलॉजी में वो भी वो आता है, लेकिन स्पिरिचुअलिटी में वो भी उतार देते हैं लोग. वो जब उस पे पहुंचते हैं तो वो कहते हैं कि
you don't need anything. I'm wearing red, so I'm wearing a red stone today. Otherwise, I don't. So it's that.
Yeah, because everything holds energy.
Everything holds energy. But छोटे से छोटा दुकान वाला भी कुछ नया शुरू करने से पहले ही पूजा पाठ कराता है, हवन कराता है. And it's in spite of any faith that you have, multiculturally आप देख लो, Christians हो, Muslims हो, Jews हो, Sikhs हो, everybody,
they have something to
hold on to. And the stronger you grow in your faith, and the more compassionate you become, and the more trustworthy you become, I feel you feel safer and safer, and anything you do from a safe space, it's going to grow.
Yeah, I feel that the responsibility, the accountability, spirituality gives you the accountability. So, and science and spirituality has always been hand in glove.
You call it quantum field,
or
you
anything.
Call it akasha.
Energy की बात ही वही है.
You call it anything.
So it's always a hand in glove. Science is so much spiritual. जो vision आते हैं, तो वो जो बार-बार experiments हो रहे हैं, वो vision से ही हो रहे हैं और फिर creation हो रही है, right? True. And that is so interesting.
Yeah, that's a big...
So it's so interesting. Yeah. And when we are talking about the people who are the followers, right? उनको भी तो कोई ना कोई चाहिए कि वो कौन मॉडल है जिसको वो फॉलो करे. सो हम कहते हैं ना, अरे यार बड़े होके ये अब्दुल कलाम जैसा जैसा प्रेसिडेंट बने, अरे ये बड़े होके हमारा पीएम ऐसा होना चाहिए, राइट? सो दैट रियली मैटर्स कि हमारे आगे हम लीडर्स कैसे बना रहे हैं.
Agreed, totally. It's very, अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको बताऊं, अगर आप आइंस्टाइन को अपना रोल मॉडल मानते हो, अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन की बात कर रही हूँ मैं, सो इट्स नॉट जस्ट दैट कि आपकी फिजिक्स और मैथ्स इज गोइंग टू बी इन ट्यून विद द वे he performed all of these equations, right? So if you want to become like him, if you're saying that you want to become like him, you'll become like him how he was in every sense, like in his relationships, in his life, you're wanting something that he had. So it's not going to, the universe is not going to understand. So okay, you're only talking about the physics. Either be more clear, either be more specific, or choose your role models more wisely. And इसीलिए बहुत ज़रूरी है that the leaders that are shaping the bigger picture today should be more, should be better, I guess.
Should be more compassionate.
More compassionate. Yeah.
So better.
आगे का सोचना, not just अपना फायदा, but also think about taking everybody. खुद आगे बढ़ो, खुद सब करो, but सबको साथ लेके चलो.
That's a true leadership.
That's the true leader.
Yeah, that is true. So amazing. Priyal, what would you like to tell your viewers today?
So many things. Firstly, energy healing is not woo-woo, number one. If you haven't tried something, don't create a judgment on it. Experience it, and then judge for yourself whether it's helping or hurting. When you're picking someone to go to for a reading or healing, or any of these modalities that delve into spiritual sciences, see how you feel when you're going to them and after you meet them. Not everybody is meant to heal you or fix you, right? So choose wisely, I would say. Keep clearing your energy. The only way to rise is through being more conscious of your energy, your emotions, your body. And if you're stuck somewhere and if you do not know how to get out of it, just remember there's help available. If you want a therapist, if you want a coach, if you want a healer, don't think which ये क्या कर पाएंगे, वो क्या कर पाएंगे. Where are you? What part of life are you stuck in? And what do you need? And just experiment and go to a life coach, go to a therapist, go to a healer, whatever floats your boat, whatever you like, and ask for help, seek for help, and get help.
Wow. When should a seeker or a person contact you?
Oh, even if everything is okay in your life and you are at a crossroad when you have to make a decision, that is when you can reach me out. When you're in the lowest point in your life and you don't know how to get out of it, that is when you can reach me out. If you're trying to build something new and you just need more positivity, encouragement, direction, and you're unclear about your future, that is when you can reach me out. If you want to bring about some change, break a pattern, and you're not able to do it on your own, leave some habit that you're not able to do on your own, that is when you can reach me out. Or simply, you just need more clarity and want to have a healthy chat, find a friend who understands everything that is going in your head, something that you cannot share with anybody, even your loved ones, you can reach out to me then as well.
Wow. And what are the effects you bring in the people, what you have seen? What do your clients tell about yourself?
So it's personal transformation. We are in the business of personal transformation. Kaan idhar se pakdo ya udhar se pakdo. It is personal transformation. Change, you'll obviously feel more positive. You'll automatically feel positive when you have one of these sessions. You will feel a lot of kachra, gunk, whatever the energy was, release. That is an effect that you will feel. You will learn tips and techniques how to manage and regulate yourself better. That is the effect you will feel. If there are people that you keep thinking about and you don't know why you still think about them, they are no longer valid. That all of that will go away, dissipate, and you will become more attuned to your energy body when you meet me.
I want to ask you one more thing, and probably the last one. When should a corporate, and why should a corporate invite you? What changes you think that you know it, not even you think, you know it, you can bring in that corporate, that company, in the individuals, in the workers, in the executives, managers, and the senior level? Why should they contact you, and when should they contact you?
Well, the right time to contact me is right now. There's no better moment than right now. I
What they are going through at what time? Is it the beginning of any when they're making the corporate or any company, or in the middle when they feel that now I have all the employees and I want to now make, or something they feel that something is going wrong and HR feels we need here help. So what exactly?
So I feel it's jab jago tab savera. And if you're going through something which is a big transition, then definitely you should reach out and, before doing something that is going to impact the entire organization or the future of the organization, you should reach out at the top management, especially for a training or or a consultation in which you understand what your options are and what are you limiting for yourself. That is number one. So change management, whenever a change is going to or a big decision is going to happen, then, or if you feel that you want your employees in your organization to you feel there's a lot of resistance बन नहीं रही है employees के बीच में, you don't feel that you're trying to achieve something but you're not able to get it and you don't know what is blocking it.
Yeah.
That is when you can reach out, and especially if you're beginning something new, do it the right way, do it knowing, being in more awareness rather than having all of these layers of I don't knows, could be's, would be's, should be's, maybes. Instead of that, why not consult someone who can give you more clarity, right, in decision making, in bringing growth, in achieving success, telling you what will keep you in the flow, right, taking you here instead of एक दो तो आपके dips कम ही हो जाएंगे हमसे मिलके, right? And I also do grid work, like I told you before. So there's one thing which is Vastu, and one thing which is, like we have the Schumann resonance around the earth, which is the earth's protective layer of energy. There's earth grid lines, our magnetic source. So if your organization is sitting on some space, right, जगह जगह का भी बहुत होता है ना, your headquarters is in such a space, if your house is in such a space where it's not energetically aligned to what you're trying to achieve sitting there. Right? So the frequency match, the frequency alignment will start happening. And right now the blocks are all over the place. And if you're trying to build a palace, the blocks will start coming in, aligning to build the common goal that you have for your organization. So yes.
Yeah.
Very
Thank you.
essential.
Thank you, Priyal. It's such an honor to have such an amazing talk.
Thank you.
विषय पे हमने बात की.
Yes.
Really enjoyable. So friends, you exactly know who to contact, right? When something you feel that you need a change in your corporate, or the leaders feel that, this is what I want my company to be, or anytime any individual wants to have a talk with no judgments and wants to bring some change, a twist, transformation, and ready to take that first leap. So Priyal is here, and all the information will be shared in the description box.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Priyal.
Vibha. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you.